Okay, Linda and Dave, here we are at the front of the house. It's running about 7:15, 7:30 at night, so we just got over a shower earlier. We've had a lot of that around here lately. I'm panning the front of the yard, excuse me, going around the neighborhood here to give you an idea of the front there. Well manicured as far as landscaping is concerned, and the front of the house is very neat as you might expect. You can see the plantation shutters there in the kitchen on the left. That's the breakfast room. And looking straight in through the front door. Going in now to the front area, this is the living room area, looking towards the dining room and the kitchen. I kind of jumped into the middle of the house here. This then goes where the two bedrooms are right and left and the bathroom. We're going to take a right first, go into the first bedroom. This would be our first, I would call it guest bedroom if you wish. And you can see the closet that it has there. Then we're going to go back out into the small hallway here. And we will then take a right and go into the bathroom. I just turned the lights on so we can see what we're doing as it's starting to get pretty dark here. And that's the other bedroom we're taking a look at. But we'll go back, take a look at the bathroom in a second. This will give you an idea. If we look out the window there, it looks out towards the golf course. Has its own fan, as every room does. Also another entranceway that goes out that way to then go out to the patio, and or it goes right into what we would call probably the TV room that is adjacent then to the living room. Really, this room can be used for, I've seen it used for a number of different things. People have had it set up just as a small foyer for being used for whatever you wish. And there's a pocket door that goes into that bedroom. Panning around, looking once again at the living room area, which is really central to everything. Then, and from the living room area, we're going to go towards, once again, that's looking into the dining room. And we're going to go look now into the master bedroom. Which, of course, has its own bath and its own sliding doors going out onto the same patio that we looked at from the other room there. So you have your own private entrance out there with the hot tub. Here you have two closets. And there is the bath. Dual sinks. You can see me in the mirror. I couldn't hide too well. And there we just pan around a little bit and take a look at where the commode is, as well as then look at the shower. Another window over that, and then the shower. Now we're going to go out to the porch itself, the lanai if you wish, and some people call it a bird cage. So there's all kinds of terminology here that we can use. It is a bird cage by definition. Once again with the hot tub at the other end and the doorways coming out of the master bedroom there opposite it. Panning around to look at the golf course. It's a beautiful scene there, very serene. One of my favorite golf courses, the Hacienda. You can see out back there was the air conditioning unit and so forth. Because of the wetness at the time, I didn't really take a real tour out to the backyard. I think after you look at this, if I have no problem going back here, it's only 7 or 8 minutes away from where I have my place, my office, and it's not an issue at all to get in there and out of there. So then here we are in this little foyer that goes from the actually from the garage. And this is a little foyer where lots of people have a sewing room here. I've seen just about every combination you can imagine. Storage for dishes, whatever, because right across the way then we go into the kitchen, and adjacent to that once again is a dining room area on the right. And now we take a tour into the kitchen itself to look at the appliances, which are Whirlpool, high grade. The vinyl flooring. As we pan to the left here, you'll see the sitting area. That's the part that's right out there in the front, by the front foyer, if you wish, where you're coming into the house, as I showed to you earlier. All relatively new appliances. And that is what we consider the dinette, dining area, not the dining room. That's separate. This is like a nice kitchen dining area with a bay windows type of setup with the plantation shutters in each of the windows, which is a real plus. And again, looking out front, which is also very, very serene. Looking back into the kitchen from there. And now we're going to go through that door straight ahead of us, goes into the garage. Once again, through that little area that I was mentioning earlier. Typical of all garage floors, there are always spots and things, you can't avoid that. And many people take and epoxy their floors in the garage. Not a terribly expensive procedure. And that, of course, is a door, drop-down staircase that goes up to the storage area above the garage, which is relatively good size. The garage dimensions are 20 by 22. Looking back into that doorway that we came through. And now we're going to take and open the door that's on the other side of the garage that goes outside here. And we're going to wrap it up here as I just panned the whole area outside the garage on that side of the house. And hopefully that gives you a good perspective of the of 915 Ramos.